All eyes are on the street course for the Skateboard Street final. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Kia World Extreme Games. Five athletes compete. They get 3 45-second runs each, and the highest score wins. We do have a great field of 5 skaters that competed in Heat 1 and Heat 2, and this is how it breaks down. Kevin Chen will start it off, and Ryan Disenzo, the #1 qualifier, he will finish us off. Ryan Disenzo is the favorite, but we'll see if Manny Santiago can come up with a great score. Hi again, everybody. I'm Paul Higgins along with Ryan Clementson. Welcome back to the street course. Ryan, this should be a very good final. Some great skating we've already seen, but more to come.
You got it, Paul. And you know, the order of the skaters, that may be how they end up placing. I'm looking at it now and going, that might be it right there.
Yeah. They still got to go out and skate, right? And you know, Kevin Chen made it. This is great for him. He made it in the final.
He's awesome.
Kevin Chen had some good runs to get into the final. He had a 75.67, and that kind of helped him there. And up on the table,
that nose slide on the top part of the table to 5-0 on the bottom part, super cool. Good creative trick.
So, Ryan, let's put your judge's hat on because you've judged enough contests. Creativity, style, difficulty of tricks, those are the 3 core things we talk about.
Yes.
But using the entire course, does that matter in this particular?
You know, yeah and no. You know, if you don't hit the big rail, it's not like the judges are going to take points off. But if you do, it's like, oh, okay, he did that trick and he did it on the biggest rail here.
Right.
So it's going to count a little more. But yeah, it's always good when you see someone put it all together, and I like to say flow, you know, where they don't stop, turn around, pick their board up, skate back down. I like to see it all kind of move together. And you'll see Dicenzo do that. He's really good at it. So is Manny.
I agree with you 100%. Tulio Oliveira, as he will drop in, and we will await Chen's score of 62.33.
Off the jersey barrier, right into the wall, making it on that nollie front board. And a front side blunt slide. Tulio putting it together.
Julio came out of our heat #1, and his second run was the best of the day for him with a 79.67. He's very capable of getting in the 80s.
Yeah, he is for sure. And, you know, as we talked earlier, if he does really well and Dicenzo doesn't do as well, you know, you could bump up. You could beat him. It's possible.
That's right. And Lee is on deck, and a flip up on the jersey rail. Had to stop in a hurry. He's chasing the clock right now.
Right, he's going for it right now. I like that hustle. I always say, nice hustle.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the front board on the big rail. That would have been perfect timing. He knows it right there. He was close to a perfect run, but not quite.
So he falls on the last trick on the horn, but he will definitely have a much better score than Chen's score of 62.33. And Lee is getting ready to go in, and they're fixing the jersey barrier there. He got pushed around a little bit. And you can see that there's little markers for that, so they put it back in the same exact spot. Because if a skater goes out there and it's moved, it could really change up his run.
Oh, yeah. And one thing that's great is they've been moving it around for the guys that want it in different spots. So it's like, hey, I kind of want to use it in this way, or I want to use it in that way. That's really cool, and it's great to be able to do that.
Lee, again, he flows like his hair out there on the run.
Yes.
Everything kind of goes together.
Just looking cool all the way around. Blunt slide over the jersey barrier, dropping in on the other side.
And you know what's great about this field? It's a truly international field as he nails the flip trick. We've got riders from Canada, Chinese Taipei, USA, Brazil. So this is what it's all about.
Yeah, you got it. International. He's calling it on that one. Lee having a tough time on his first run, but it's the best of 3 runs. So it only needs 1 to make it happen.
That's right. Ryan mentioned it. They get 3 runs, 45 seconds each. And again, they're adjusting the course through the different skaters in the final and where they want it, and that's something that's pretty cool to do. I don't see any other sports doing that.
No, you don't get to change up like that. That's a great thing about skateboarding, is that as competitive as skateboarders may be with each other right now, because obviously everybody wants to win, but at the same time, it's like, we want to see the best skating. There's Manny. He's in.
So Manny Santiago with the flip, and this is how he started his initial run in his heat.
Yeah, kickflip 5-0.
Wow.
360 shove it down the double set.
Ryan, he's on it, and did you say he's skating with a smile?
He is. That's the way he does it. I add a point on for every smile. Not really, but you know, it's still fun. Kickflip crooked grind. Now, you notice he's flipping his board on every single trick. So that is a level of difficulty that's higher than the first 3 guys.
And that's why he's qualified where he is, the second to the last skater to go. This was another huge trick that he made in his qualifying run to make it to the final.
Yeah, that was a frontside flip up a big gap. And it looks like he's gonna, he didn't get a kickflip board slide to end right there just after time, but he flipped his board on every single trick he did. And I would say that Manny's really hyped.
He is really stoked, and we'll have to see, as Ryan mentioned it came at the horn, that last trick that he did, and it was after the horn, huh?
Yes, yeah. I would say after. Disenzo knows what he has to do now.
Manny Santiago will wait for his score, and Ryan Disenzo, who has had pretty much a flawless competition so far, #1 qualifier, qualified with an 87, 85.67 for Santiago.
So, you know, you get nervous in a contest. Disenzo, you can tell right now, he's pushing a little faster, knows what he has to do. He's going that little bit faster than he did in semifinals, and he's putting it together nicely here.
You know, I don't know if people realize how difficult it is to ollie up on that handrail that he just did. That's really not even meant to be part of the course.
No, danger zone. 12-foot drop on the other side. Now, that was a switch tail slide, means he was skating the way he normally doesn't skate. Then he came out 270, making it that much more difficult.
Ryan Decenzo putting it all together. This is going to be a fantastic score.
Frontside nose blunt slide. That was awesome. And then he throws in a little 5-0 revert on the quarter pipe just because he can.
Ryan Decenzo, remember this run. I don't know if it's going to get any better than that.
Yeah.
He just killed it.
I think he was just messing around on that bank trick right there. That nollie back foot impossible. Crazy trick.
Yeah.
Like, that was a surprise.
Ryan Decenzo just laying it down in the Skateboard Street final and still skating. Just can't stop.
He's the energizer.
Yeah, so that's the first 5 runs. Remember, they each get 3 runs. Decenzo's score is going to come up, and Santiago, there you go, 87.67, a great score. So he betters just by 67.
It's going to be tough for Manny to beat.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Manny's run, I don't know if he can do much better than what he did. He might be able to. And Dicenzo, I think Dicenzo could improve his just a little bit, but not much.
Dicenzo, his best score was an 87, so now that's how he qualified, but now he's got an 87.67 in the final. It was a fantastic run.
Yeah, it was very proper.
We go back to Kevin Chen, who's having a little bit of difficulty.
Second run, blues right here, not working out for him. Lost his hat along the way. Nollie up to a nose slide. He's going for a hard trick at the end right there. Just because he's not landing anything else, he's like, what do I have to lose? He's going to try to heel flip out of that nose slide, but it did not work out. That's all right. He's got one more run.
Kevin Chen representing Chinese Taipei. A lot of local flavor here, and I know that, as you mentioned, he gets a second run. Brings us to Tulio Oliveira, who had a 79 his first run. So right now he is in 3rd place. He's on the podium right now.
Yeah, he might stay there, and he could improve just a little bit, It's going to be hard to beat Manning. It's going to be hard for him to get above an 85.67.
So far, he's nailed the first 3 tricks that he's tried.
Switch tail slide right here. Just like Dicenzo did in his run, except Dicenzo came out the extra 270. He stayed straight. Losing it, sliding a little too much on the ledge. Nollie nose blunt slide, getting away from him.
And that's Oliveira's first real mistake in this run as he tries to go up on the Jersey barrier.
And he's going for a big spin kickflip to frontside board slide. Super hard trick, but he can do it. He did it yesterday. I don't think he did it in the contest yesterday, though. I saw him do it in practice, yeah.
Good camaraderie between the skaters. That's what it's all about. But, of course, you definitely want to win. There's money on the line, and there's sponsor money on the line. And
you got it. It's fun to skate, more fun to win, right?
Yeah, that's right. You want to come back. And now we get ready for Lee. Now, I guarantee you Lee is going to have a better score of a 66 before he leaves here today in this final.
Yes, he will. Flowing, getting it together. I like the way he puts his runs together, like I said earlier. Oh man. Gapping up to the blunt slide transfer, but didn't work out for him. Kickflip 50-50.
Knowing what I just said, that I think he's going to get a better score at either this run or his final run. Could he get a better score than 66 with that fall on this particular run?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If he doesn't fall again, it's definitely possible. Lip slide off that big gap. Yeah, I think, he's going to have to do something else here, that maybe flip his board, but he did that trick twice, so judges are going to notice that. He got a little lost. He got a little messed up, got a little lost out there.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you fall.
It could be a little higher than a 66, though. It could be a 68.
Trying to get on the podium. This brings us to Santiago, who was shaking up her camera operator a little while ago, having some fun.
Manny likes to practice too. When we were out street skating the other day with Disenzo, Manny's like, nope, I'm going to the venue. I want to get my licks in.
There you go.
Yeah, everyone's got a different way they do it,
85.67 as he drops in. He's in second place right now.
Kickflip 5-0, he's got that.
And a 76 for Lee, so he does get a better score.
360 shove it down the double set for Manny. Spun the board 360 and landed back on it.
So now Lee is in fourth place, Oliveira in third, Santiago in second right now, and our leader, Disenzo.
Manny throwing in a hard quarter pipe trick there. Oh, with a nose blind. Now, look, if he had landed that, he could have kept going right off the side of the stage.
This run's a little bit off from his first run, but still he's got...
With that fall right there, we know he's not going to beat the 85.67. He's calling it. He knows it too. He's calling it. He knows he's not going to do it. So, but he's got 3 runs, so he can come out swinging on the 3rd run.
So Ryan Disenzo, does he come out swinging on this one?
Yeah.
Or do you play it safe?
No, he's going to come out. He's going to try to improve his score. That's my guess. I'm really curious what he's going to do. Ryan
Dicenzo, your current leader right now in gold medal status with that 87.67.
He came off that picnic table with so much speed he didn't have to push to get up the next ramp. 50-50 up in the danger zone, 12-foot drop on the other side right there. That rail, as we mentioned, not even meant to be skated. All right, he's changing things up a little bit right here. Kickflip crooks off the out ledge.
Any other skater in the competition would love to have this run right now.
Oh, are you kidding? He's nailing it.
Ryan Disenzo down the rail.
Tail slide fakie. I think he's going right back up.
Look at the hustle that he has, right?
Yeah, that was a heck of a push up that bank.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do.
No. And just at the buzzer, so that's something he's going to be planning on. So we'll see where Ryan Disenzo's score right now. It's an 87.67. We now start our 3rd run here in the Skateboard Street final as Kevin Chen gets ready to go. He has a 62.33. Ryan Disenzo is our current leader at 87.67. And Chen wants to better his score as much as he can. He will not, I will say safely, he will not podium today.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to be hard for him to do that. Starting out strong, though, with a 360 flip 50-50. Nope, didn't happen on the hard flip, the fakie. He has the ability to beat Lee. I don't think it's going to happen today. He has the ability. It would be really hard for him to beat Manny and or Ryan, especially the way they're skating right now.
But maybe a year from now, it might be a whole different ball game.
Hey, things change, man. Yeah. A year. I said 4 years is an eternity in skateboarding. A year can change everything. Right.
We as you've watched young skaters and so many contests are judged on that style aspect of it. I've seen style of skateboarders change that. They were really technical, kind of mechanical at first, kind of like what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
But then they get the tricks, and then they throw their style in, and they're a totally different skateboarder.
Changes everything, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the time with the technical tricks, it's like you did them, you're not going to do them for your whole career.
Yeah.
You're going to move on. It's going to metamorphosize and transfer. You go to the next level.
And that's where Kevin Chen's at right now. It's going to be really exciting to see how his career and his skating style progresses. So that's your final look at Kevin. And going in now will be Tulio Oliveira with a 79. He is in 3rd place. And if Lee, the only guy that can really knock him out of a medal is Lee, because Santiago and Disenzo, they're already going to medal.
Yeah, you got that right.
So Oliveira's run right here.
Start with the kickflip front board up on the Jersey barrier. Didn't quite get the pop on the nollie nose blunt slide. Look at the hustle.
Yeah.
He wants it, you know?
Yeah.
He takes it very seriously. Flew all the way here from Brazil. May as well go for it, right?
That's right. Well, he's opening up the door a little bit for Lee, because Lee's kind of waiting on deck right now, knowing that, okay, Oliveira's got a 79. He's fallen a couple times. I got to do better than I did on my last run, which he can. And it's going to be interesting to see how this breaks down with Lee.
He's going for that big spin kickflip frontside board slide, and it's not working out for him. Right before that, he did the kickflip nose grind, which was really solid, looked good.
He wants to get the crowd into this.
Get that hype. Whoa.
Trying to flip up there on the Jersey barrier, and then off the Jersey barrier, which sits on top of a box. And
hey, he wants one more.
Yep, why not?
Hey, I'm always a big fan of these one mores. That's what skateboarding's all about.
I agree with you.
You know, you want to get some. Not happening.
So he'll give way to Lee, and Lee is waiting now to see if he can get a better score and a better run than his last one, which was a 76. And Oliveira with a 58.67. But here we go. This is the only guy that can really shake up the podium right now.
Yeah, you know, he could bump Oliveira out. Definitely possible.
Can he catch Santiago?
I don't think he can on his best day right now.
Nice.
Wow, frontside board slide, shove it up. Hey, it's always cool to be proven wrong in skateboarding contests, so I'm all about that. One slide transfer.
So far, he's pretty solid, Ryan.
Yeah, he's looking good.
There you go.
Flip slide, dropping off the big side of that Jersey barrier, making his way around the course.
So if you're a young skater and you want to know how to do well in a contest, watch Lee. He'll show you.
Yeah, you got it. You know what? That seals it right there. Yeah. That seals it. You know, if he would have to go flawless to beat Manny, because his tricks just aren't as hard as Manny's.
Right.
Manny landed that run perfect, that first run perfectly. There's not much you can do.
But is it better than Tulio Oliveira's 79?
No,
okay.
Not this one. No, it could have been if he landed everything. Oh, he's going for the kickflip front board on the big drop.
Yeah.
Like to see that.
Give him another hour of practice, he'll come back and nail a totally different run. So Lee will walk away, and Santiago is the only skater now that can upend Ryan Disenzo. And, you know, they say if you're having a good day, you smile and you cry. This guy's smiling all day long.
He's smiling all day.
Yeah.
You got it. That's Manny's MO, though. He's smiling. It's at breakfast this morning at 7 a.m. He's smiling. He's like, hey, good morning, everybody. That's his style.
That's great.
He's a pleasure to be around. One of those guys.
Manny Santiago.
You know, he spends a lot of time in Puerto Rico. He has a little contest series thing he does down there on his own.
Great place to be.
Yeah. That's where he was born. Then he made his way up to Massachusetts.
A little bit different climate, but Santiago is definitely nailing it now.
360 shove it off the double set. He's going to kickflip crooked grind.
He's at least got himself a silver, which is great.
Yeah, you got it. It's the same run he's going for.
Oh, nice.
Frontside flip into that bank. A little bit sketchy, but he nailed it.
And that's a good 5-foot gap in between those two.
Yeah, that one's pretty big.
Down the rail.
So,
oh man.
Kickflip board slide. I don't know if you noticed, but he has not practiced that at all. He's got it like that. He can do that trick so easily. So, man, that's all he's got with 45-second runs. He couldn't. That was the best man he can do. He did really good.
And Ryan Decenzo, who gave Manny a big hug, has already won the contest. And we'll get to see Ryan, and we call it the glory run and the gold medal run that he can kind of hang his hat on right now. Santiago, he will not get better than 85.67, but he'll be a silver medalist.
Yeah, I'm sure Manny's very happy with that. You know, I was the one that got Manny and Ryan to come to this contest. I was like, hey guys, we can fly you out, get you out here, and let's do this. If you want to come hang out. They were psyched. I told them that when we were in Barcelona last month. I told them that. I'm like, you guys want to go with us to this? We got some money. Let's get you here.
Yeah, there we go. And this is your gold medalist back up there on that rail, which is insane.
Oh, it looks like Manny did improve his score just a little bit, 86. Right? What was it before?
Yeah, he was at 85.67, so you're right.
Just a little bit.
Yep. Got a little better score. Ryan Disenzo is going to win the contest, and he has not had a bad run yet. Maybe a half of a bad run.
Not bad at all. And it would be something any skateboarder would be happy with. And what you got to love with Disenzo here, he already won, and he's out here doing it. So he's doing it for the crowd, he's doing it for himself, just because he's a skateboarder and wants to improve upon what he did before.
Amazing.
Whoa.
That's what he was trying at the end of his last run, and he nails it.
Frontside flip off the big set of stairs. He's got that trick so good. Look at that. Dicenzo and Manny high-fiving. Proper bro hugs going on right there.
Ryan Disenzo with an 87.67. He wins the contest. Manny Santiago out of USA in the silver position. Tulia Oliveira from Brazil with a bronze. A truly international field. It was a great day for Ryan. Congratulations. More moments, of course, from the Skateboard Street. Great medal presentation. Tulia Oliveira, Manny Santiago, and Ryan Disenzo. There's a look at Tulio. He was ecstatic. And of course, this young man lights up the sky, lights up the world with a smile. Manny Santiago with the silver. He was pretty stoked about that. And Ryan Disenzo, really flawless throughout the competition on the street. He comes away with the gold medal, and there's a good look at Ryan, and heartfelt thank you to all the people here in Shanghai. So how about that? It was a good party on the podium for these three skaters as they were really excited. I had an opportunity. I was down there just next to these guys, and of course, Manny gets a little NASCAR involved there. So I talked to Ryan Disenzo, and this is what he had to say about his win. Ryan Disenzo, an amazing competition today. Word has it that you weren't even gonna come to Shanghai.
Yeah, I got a little bit late notice. I was stayed extra long in Barcelona for the X Games over there just to do some street skating because it's a great city, and got hit up to come here, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it. I didn't have a visa, or I wasn't sure that I had a visa, and I didn't have time to get a visa coming back. But I was supposed to come to China. I was supposed to go to Guangzhou in January, but I ended up breaking my ankle, and I wasn't able to make it out here. So
well, thank goodness you did make it.
Yeah.
Tell me about your runs, because the 50-50 up on the rail behind me is insane. You're the only one that was doing that. Extremely technical run. You didn't miss a beat the entire time. Your thoughts?
Yeah, the 50-50 was an energy suck for me, and it was like the second trick in my run pretty much. So after that, I was just trying to catch my breath at any time possible and try and stay on my board and get the tricks I wanted to get done and hammer it out pretty much.
A lot of people don't realize how mental this sport is. You were focused all the way. You weren't going to really change too many things up. Tell me finally about the last runs that you had. You did some new things, but also you were really core on all your tricks.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I had some solid tricks, but then also areas where I could step my tricks up and make them better if I needed to. And at the end here, I kind of went for a frontside flip and a nose blunt down the rail, but I wasn't sure if I had enough time to get them both in, so I just was really hustling, you know, and just was out of breath doing these tricks, so it felt good to roll away.
Well, hustling is what you were all about today. You put it all together. Your thoughts lastly about Shanghai, coming to Shanghai, great place to skate not only here, but outside the walls.
Yeah, I mean, I was skating around the city on Wednesday, or no, not Wednesday, I think it was Monday.
It's Wednesday somewhere.
Yeah, but Monday or Tuesday, one of those days, and it was a great city to skate. I mean, lots of people would just crowd around and start watching like, whoa, this is cool, and everybody was super supportive, and yeah, it was great.
Ryan, you're a great spokesperson for the skateboarding world. Ryan Disenzo, gold medalist here at the Kia World Extreme Games in Shanghai, China. Once again, congratulations.
Thanks a lot.